Hey everybody. So, a little bit on the necessity of unpredictability in training. One of the things I've been seeing a lot and always does my head, and I've been talking about it a lot in classes recently, primarily because I've had a few arguments with people around this, is if you ever watch a video of real world violence. We're very lucky that we've got so much footage of real world violence that we can use to actually study, right? And we should use it as a studying tool 100%. But if you watch those videos and you say, I would have done X in this case, I'm sorry, but I call bullshit. Anybody who says that is a keyboard warrior and has probably never been in a fight in their life. Why do I say that? Because fighting is chaotic, it's unpredictable, it's dirty, it's ugly, it's horrible, and for the most part, most people don't know what they're going to do until they're doing it. Okay, and even if you have some notion of what you're going to do, there's a very good chance that it might not work like you want it to work, and you're going to have to come up with something else. Okay, so what does that mean in terms of unpredictability? We have to train to simulate a chaotic environment. Okay, and self-defense practitioners are actually notoriously bad at that. Like sparring is a way of doing that. Rolling is a way of doing that. Obviously, they have limiting rules, but you're still dealing with at least a certain amount of unpredictability in terms of what your opponent can do in those areas, right? Like there's a million stuff that they can do and stuff that you can do, and you have to adjust for that. So self-defense training should incorporate some of that. And even if you're just doing scenarios, you shouldn't always prepare for the same eventuality every time. I kick the guy in the balls, he's going to double over. What if you missed your kick? What if he's so cracked up on ice that he, doesn't feel it? What if you kick his knee instead? What if you kick him and it takes a second for the pain to reach his head, so he's still functioning for 2 seconds before he drops? What if he falls over not the way that you thought? Whatever, right? The point is, you got to train those eventualities, and you have to be prepared for it, because if you always train for one thing to happen and then it doesn't happen, you're going to find yourself in a very, very unpleasant situation if you had to do that in the real world. Okay, so start incorporating some chaos into your training.